Hey y'all, welcome back to Life is Strange. It's so good to be back to this game. I finally have some time to sit down in front of the computer and play. And I expect that I'm gonna get quite a bit of time over the next few days, so I might well play all the way through the end of the game and then have a whole string of videos to post one after the other, so looking forward to that. So let's jump right into it. This should be beginning episode 4.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak! Let's talk about your superpower.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
So he seemed somewhat surprised to see me, which makes me think that I might still have left and come back in this timeline. Like maybe I still went to Seattle. So animals are dying, weird weather things are happening, and also an eclipse. And I think my abuse of time rewind is to blame. Which worries me somewhat. Because the logical conclusion to this is that we somehow reset back to before I started using it. And the first thing that I used it for was to prevent Chloe from getting shot in the bathroom. It worries me that the conclusion to this might be that I somehow undo that first choice and let her get shot in the bathroom. What am I looking at here? Is that a close-up of a shell on a beach? Oh no, that's a whale carcass. That's what it is. Yeah. It sure is. Dark room. So yeah, I think that picture that we found on Will's computer that had the tight handwriting and some sort of crazy picture symbol or something made out of it might be important here. Oh yeah, let's just take a stroll past these. Do you know how bad that must smell right there?
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done.
Oh.
And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like the girl from Blackwell.
Okay, so Rachel still went missing, but Chloe didn't know her, really. What I want to know, though, is what is so different about Max in this timeline that she would be such a different person to end up in the Vortex Club with the other members? I mean, the only thing that we know that's different for her so far is that she kept in contact with Chloe. I don't know, maybe having that kind of avenue to another person instead of but I mean, it's not like Max was isolated in Seattle. She had friends. Alright, well, we totally know she's talking about Rachel, so let's just jump into it.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
Okay, so that's still happened. Really? That still happened? So I guess that's a sort of a cross timelines kind of thing. Even though nothing in this timeline has happened yet that would have accounted for it. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of timelines wrong. I have this sort of like, you know, the branching timeline view of time travel stuff, and that might not be what they're doing. So.
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
So We've switched roles a little bit. She's more like Max in the other timeline. I'm not so much like her, though. I mean, just a little bit. I do assume that in this episode I'm going to, because I'm with the Vortex Club, that I'm going to go to a party and probably get, like, abducted or something. That's sort of how I see this whole thing going. Like, I'm going to figure out what's happening to these girls, because it's going to happen to Max. Ooh, we're going to see Joyce, hopefully. I like Joyce.
Oh, it's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Can you go explore my house? That's what she said. Didn't you hear her? So we definitely have a different style of wardrobe. We're no longer wearing our deer shirts. Oops. I need to press a button. There we go. Wow, I can't even look at Chloe here.
Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe.
Oh, they're just gonna make her cough this entire time, so I feel guilty about not going to get the water immediately. I'm such a bad person.
At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much.
It's like a lift. Can't read it.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
Didn't we see that, like, Warren and Stella were together in this timeline? That's so funny that he didn't end up with Brooke still. They just weren't meant to be.
That's a serious heat lamp. Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
Guess that's her and her mom, probably. So, Max said, I'm sorry I didn't come out to see you.
So cool that you're here again.
I'm glad you think so.
Max said, I'm sorry I didn't come out to see you more. Does that mean that she did at least, like, once? Or maybe she was just talking about now. A snow... Okay, so snow globes. Chloe had one of these in, like, episode 1 or 2.
Snow globes are taking over.
Now she has a collection. Oh, the lighthouse. Wait, what were the other ones?
Snow globes are taking over.
A dolphin, a tree, some buildings.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Oh, is that the one I broke? Was it a deer? I didn't even realize that.
You're really my only friend who kept in touch.
I should have kept more in touch.
I'm just totally ignoring her.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Yeah, we're definitely undoing this whole thing. I have that sense.
It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Oh, we have our parents' names. Ryan and Vanessa Caulfield. Chloe, You know we love you and you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see your smiling face soon. Please be well. Clouds at dawn. Thinking of you.
I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Megan. Dear Chloe, I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I'm here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again. Hugs and kisses, Megan. Interesting. She has very nice handwriting.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Just thought I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame, writing shit like I hope you are well. I know your life is so different now, and I don't want that to get in the way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. Quote, I hope you are well, end quote.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
Aw, such a cute picture.
Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. I didn't add much. Bad, Max.
Really laying it on heavy. It's not like it's my fault. I mean, me, the player. Well, I mean, yeah, this is all my fault because of the choice that well... No, they didn't even give me an option, darn it.
Glad to see you're as nosy as
I
ever.
claim innocence.
I don't want to disappoint you.
But it's like they're trying to make you, the player, feel like an awful person.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
So, they're probably still hurting for money. In this timeline, I expect.
I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
Aha, computer. The ultimate snooping tool.
There's the old Chloe. Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. That is so incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web. It does, but it's still you. Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore.
Jeez. The Black Attic Club. October 2013, so we're basically at the same time.
That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
IRC Hot Wheels chat room. Handy bot for your safety. Do not give any personal information, blah, blah, blah. Miss Blue, so what are you doing? Ignatius, talking with you. Haha, no shit. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. Scott Bakula rules. I hope we can meet soon. Not if you're in San Francisco. So, alright. Miss Blue must be Chloe. Since Ignatius is in San Francisco and Chloe is not. Just take care of some body work. Let me get back to you while you're binging on Bakula. Can't read what's in the main chat.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember? What's happened in this timeline?
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
Me too. But we're still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat now. Unless you're with me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Are they okay? I mean, are they still happy together and everything?
So now you're Dr. Bill? I guess they're good, considering they have to deal with me. They laugh and hold hands. And I hope they still get busy, too.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
Chloe falling asleep in 5, 4. Wait, what was that? Oh, the joystick. Let's go through your stuff.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating. Nothing but medical supplies.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Yeah, man, sand gets everywhere.
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her. Despite everything, they're still a happy family again. It's cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too. Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. She could have gone to any college.
Wow, way to go. And only a couple of absences.
I can't wait to watch a movie with you.
Ah, here's the DVD.
There we go. What else was in there? Stuff.
Oh my god, I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Put it in. Put it in.
Now we have a movie night.
And the entire rest of the episode is just us sitting down watching Blade Runner. sense a weird thing about to happen. You have that kind of creepy music. Unsettling. Or not. That thing on the door reminds me of Pringles, the Pringles guy. I fell asleep.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
I worry where this might be going. Also, they're doing it to me again. They're like, we want you to go explore the house. Oh, but the entire time you're exploring, you know that her head is throbbing with pain. So the longer you take, you're making her hurt. I don't like stuff in games where there's like, you feel like you have to do stuff quickly.
Shoot me now.
But I'm exploring.
They gave Chloe their giant, expensive HD TV, and they use her shitty tube television.
Oh, right. Let's just take a moment here to go through all my stuff before I properly explore. Let's start with our phone. Oh, look at all these... Whoa. So Max and Victoria are friends. I told you I'd help you out. You never let me help. Okay, drama, stop, and you help me by caring. I do try. I scored that killer bud from you-know-who. Ah, so she smokes. Come by my room tonight. Just wanted to make sure, since you walked away so fast. Oh, so this must have been like right after Max left. Nathan was worried too. Tell me, science. So if you want to talk, my door's open. Love you. So they're like best buds here. Oh, I see dark room. Yo, Max, you around in the dark room developing shots for the contest. So no 2 ales for you. Interesting. So she's friends with Nathan. Thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for her daughter instead of me. So we know that Taylor's mother is sick, but I missed the conversation where we probably get the details about it, so I'm going to have to go back and, like, redo that at some point. I mean, obviously I'm not resetting my game all the way back there, but I may either start a new one or see if there's any way to, like, just play that one little bit. So she cried. Taylor cried. You need to talk about some of your bills. I can't just text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when people use their phone. Because it's super rude, and please don't be so snippy. So this is really odd, because I don't think any of this would have happened after we, like, appeared in this. I mean, because Max has all of her memories from the previous timeline. So her being in this one, it's like all of the stuff that we're seeing on the phone happened before Max, like us Max, arrived in this timeline. Which is kind of interesting. Mom, maybe it's time to go digital. Don't forget to water the plant, but don't drown it either. So this is a longer conversation in this timeline, and it looks like Max and her mother kind of don't... like, they fight more. This is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use this number. She would love to hear from you. Hey, Chloe, Maxine here. She calls herself Maxine. I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. That's so awesome. We'll get together soon. I'll see you soon. And Chloe uses an emoji. You know what our response has to be. How do I type a response here? And Alyssa. It's a shame you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I saw you throw that TP at me. I was not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do it again. So we have an arch nemesis. Not really. Alright. So that's our text. We've got... oh good, just one page of log. I was worried this thing was gonna have like hundreds of pages in it. September 4. So much to do. I wish I could slow down time, especially to register all the cool things that have happened since I'm back in Arcadia. Blackwell rules. I'm older, and thanks to Vic and Nathan, I'm now a bit more fashionable. Oh, Victoria. They surprised me with the most beautiful straw pork pie hat, wrapped up in furoshiki style. What is furoshiki? Furo is a bath, right? I don't know what furoshiki is, though. Best birthday party ever. Also drunkest. I can't sleep. Hey, dear diary, remember me. Busy Max, busy, busy. Can't write now, must shoot, must live, must befriend. Should rekindle with Chloe too. But must vortex first, party time. So she's totally in on this vortex thing, or was, before we took over her mind with time-traveling Chloe. I have to go upstairs and get medicine. Oh man, there's gonna be so much stuff to look at.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Yep. Medical bills are no joke. Eiffel Tower.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
I've got stuff I can talk about. I wonder if that's with Chloe. Let's double check. It's probably with one of her parents. Can I talk to you?
So, are you sure it isn't too weird for you to be hanging out with me like this?
No way. I don't want you to feel weird.
My life is just so different than yours. I mean, we can't just bounce out of here and I'll be doped up half the day in pain. So that's cool. But I do feel grateful I can see the ocean. That I have parents who love me. And that my best friend is here with me today.
Exactly. So, what else do you need?
Well, hot monkey sex would be nice. Oh, look. I made Maxine blush. So, are you dating anyone at Blackwell?
I guess I'm not, huh? Do we even know, though? I mean, how could we know? I guess I don't have any texts on my phone. That's probably indicative. So, I would say, no, not really.
Not really. No. There are some cute boys there, but you know me. I'm too damn shy.
Which is stupid, because you're so damn cool. Some bro has to be crushing on you.
I was supposed to go out with this guy named Warren, but I don't think he's into me anymore.
His loss. You need to move on, girl. Plenty of fish in the bay. Shit. I sound like my dad.
How is your dad?
How is William? Do you like having him around?
Of course. He's my hero. I swear he would do anything for me or Mom. Wish I could do something for him.
You have. You're here with your family.
More like they're here for me. But then so are you. So it's all good.
Do not like where this is going. Oh, you know, I haven't even seen whether my time powers work here. It seems that they do.
Kind of, but only because I haven't seen you in so long. I was selfish.
No, you were busy kicking ass. I don't blame anyone for bailing on me. People suck. Just joking. But I do feel grateful, like...
Exactly.
Well...
Oh, I'm too busy with school and photography.
Oh, please. You can't be an artist unless you experience life. That includes boys, girls, whatever.
I was supposed to go out with this guy named
His loss.
That's okay if you sound like William. He really cares about you.
Rub it in. I can't ever get mad at the fool. He does so much for me. I haven't done jack for him.
You have.
More like they're...
Alright.
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
Who is that?
God damn, the bills never end.
I know. Oh, I can just walk right outside. How about that?
The house looks so great. William finally had the time to paint the house and fix up the garden.
Somebody's reading like Hard Rock or something. Yeah, Hard Rock magazine.
Look at all these dead birds. It's happening here too.
Done messed up, girl.
I'm sorry, Bongo Kitty, but you passed on before I changed this reality.
Golden butterflies. Oh, the swing set is gone.
Oh man, the swing is gone now. It must have been sad for Chloe when William took it down. I'm glad Chloe gets a room with a view.
Yeah, so it worries me that the parents are like hiding the morphine upstairs so that Chloe doesn't get at it.
Ooh, wonderful.
What's going on in the news?
These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus.
Whereas the shores of Arcadia Bay once acted as a lovely gateway to the Pacific and beyond, now local tourists face the sad, surreal image of gray whales that inexplicably swam to land, and to their doom. The whale pods were spotted early morning, on Wednesday, October 9th, and within a few hours at least half a dozen were dead or dying on the shore. Smartphone footage does not reveal any unusual ocean conditions or excessive pollution. Meanwhile, ecologists and marine biologists from across the country are carefully studying samples from the whales and environment. The Prescott Foundation has vowed to provide extra research funds given the local scope of this eco-mystery.
Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Blackwell honor student Rachel Amber has not been seen for over 6 months, yet her family and friends have only intensified the search for the 18-year-old Arcadia Bay resident. Police and FBI have few leads and little information in the case, which has caught the interest of national reality show Where Did They Go? The Amber family has offered a reward for any information leading to the whereabouts of their daughter. For more details, please contact email address.
Choices of food coupon boss. No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies. They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit. Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
So yeah, they are hurting for money. Can't go into the garage. That's where they want us to go, so let's talk to William first. Ooh, check the machine. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. This door used to go to the garage. So, like, the whole kind of layout of the house has changed a bit.
Not gonna say fucking, not gonna say fucking.
What was he saying?
These bills should all just say, "Dear sir, you are screwed."
I thought I heard him swearing for a moment there.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max, I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I sort of saved your life. Care room, Chloe, Joyce. Let's talk about the Paris trip.
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
No, it's not. It's almost like somebody manipulated time.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
She is amazing. I'm so glad you're here to help her. And be her father.
I'm so glad Joyce is here to help us both. Max, I just hate to think of what would happen to Chloe if I wasn't here.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. Insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
No. Alright, Max, clearly you need to go get a job and help them.
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
Oh, options. Max, get a job.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
Crazy weather, huh?
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
Speaking of families,
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
so Joyce is not working at the Two Whales Diner, which means maybe the Two Whales Diner will hire us.
They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible.
You're in default of your payment obligations on your home loan. This current account holds the amount at $12,000. The amount has been overdue since March 1st, 2009. And you've ignored multiple requests to make payment or reconsolidate your debt. Within 15 days, we will begin the foreclosure process on your home. Oh boy.
No, I don't think Joyce's tips will cover all this.
She's working at the Pan Estates. Alright, let's go upstairs. Things are not looking so good for this family right now. 15 days. Okay, so let's assume that's still her room and go in all the other ones first.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
Okay, so we can go in the parents' room or Chloe's room.
Apparently the only thing that hasn't changed is this view.
Although, I don't know that Chloe has a room up here, since she's kind of bed-bound down there. Oops. Wrong door. So, let's say this is still the parents' room. Oh, is that Joyce?
Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Okay, wait, let's go in the other room then. Is it a bedroom? No, storage. Pretty empty storage, too.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Also an ant and some lollipops. Does the ant have a feather?
At least we never had to hide from Step Douche.
What photos am I supposed to be taking here? A window with Chloe's necklace again. A pile of rocks. Or loaves of bread with a water bottle and a fish head on top. Footprints, which we saw footprints up by the lighthouse. The tails of two squirrels making a heart. A bird's nest on a board. A tail of a whale. A, like, eagle foot. A windmill with a feather. A skeleton with a skateboard and a close-up view of a tennis racket about to strike a ball.
I guess we stopped growing up together. I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this.
Yeah, me too.
I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
Oh, this is heavy, guys.
I never heard much about William's brother.
Hi, Bill. Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy. Hang in there, Billy.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. Toys? I kinda want to open this and see what's in here.
Do it. A button. Come on. Clothes.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again. Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Thank you for keeping me updated on Chloe's condition. I can only imagine the struggle you and William are going through. I'm so sorry that I can't help you with a loan at this time. Like everybody else, I'm underwater with my own medical bills. Please give Chloe a hug, and my best wishes. Love, Aunt Dorothy.
It's good for Chloe to stay in touch with her friends.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future.
The Golden Gate Bridge. It's 88 o'clock.
William is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
Be the family hero, Dr. Bill.
That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
I'm guessing Megan Weaver.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Dear Mr. and Ms. Price, as we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I am committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand the reality that respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I have ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to prepare for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should also be made aware of her changing condition. If you'd like to discuss this further, you have my contact information. Dr. Anton Phoebes. There's this morphine thing. It's gonna be in this drawer, I guess.
Huh. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner.
She's gonna yell at me.
Joyce is already a supermom.
Yeah. I don't know where this thing is then.
Good morning, Max. Ah, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Eco Havoc? Oh, yeah.
So, What do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Okay, we're asking about David Madsen. She's gonna be like, who?
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
Joyce is so confused right now.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
Oops.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
For better and for worse. But always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him. It sounds corny, I know.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit. Things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Yeah, it's all sort of my fault, though.
I hope so. You guys do such an amazing job taking care of her.
We can only do so much, and she gets damn sick of her parents. That's why it's so important you came to spend time with her. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
Olivia, I hate you. I'm gonna get you back for this so hard. You have no idea. When you least expect it. Balloons. East. Finance. I don't remember seeing that before. Okay. Can I go in the bathroom? It didn't look like the bathroom was openable. Oh, well, no, she did say it was upstairs. Oh, this is open. I didn't even realize that. It looked like a door to me when I looked over there. Yeah, sorry. It's this glare. I can't see my screen that well. Alright. And unfortunately, I can't really make my room darker. At present.
How's it going, Time Tripper? It's funny. I think I look older.
Well, yeah, it's the clothes. There we go.
The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine. Here it is.
Score.
I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
Oh, man. You guys all know where this is going,
Nothing
right?
here. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine, too.
What's
It's
that?
cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too.
Something. Alright. These are both closed and that was empty. Pretty much. Okay, let's have this conversation. I expect there will be a big decision here, and then I will cut the recording. I didn't think I got any new dialogue things anywhere in there. Alright, let's do this.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
Oh, photo op? Heard photo op. Window with a necklace is the first one. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood?
Hang on.
She can't even feel the grass now.
Window with Chloe. It seems like the necklace kind of... Oh. Hang on a second. They use this bullet necklace to represent Chloe, don't they? So there, I'm supposed to take a picture of her through a window. Here, I'm supposed to take a picture of her next to the bird. Maybe that was the problem. Yes! Yes! Wait, hold on. I can't believe I forgot about this. When I was editing that scene where Max is in the principal's office, there was a point where I like panned the camera and the photo option came up really quickly. I didn't notice it while I was playing, but I noticed it like later when we were editing this stuff. So that's exactly what it is. The necklace is supposed to represent her. Which means... I'll bet this photo is over here. I need to take a picture of her through the window. Oh. Really? Boy, I thought that was gonna be it for sure.
I'm glad Chloe gets a room with a view.
Huh. I thought I had this whole thing figured out, but I guess not. Oh well. Thought I was onto something. Maybe it's a different window. So I was getting a photo album. That was it.
So Chloe has her own photo album.
Grab that photo album over there and let's have a flashback.
It wouldn't be my first.
Her first flashback.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
She thinks you're a toy, Max. She wants to play with you.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
I can't actually, like, look at the pictures, though.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too.
This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse.
Here we go.
I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory.
Oh, God.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
I'll be right back. This is not an okay decision. So, it's like 45 minutes after I walked away from the game. It's just been sitting here. So, let me try to explain where my mind is on this. First of all, this isn't a situation that you can compare to reality. In reality, you would have to refuse this because if you do this, someone's going to find out and you're going to jail. This is like, barring like what's right and wrong to do, there are like huge consequences. Like, her parents never forgive me if I do this. At best, and at worst, I go to jail. But this isn't reality in this game, because Max is a Time Lord, as has been established, which means this is actually something that she might be able to do, and then, like... but I mean, if she rewinds time... I don't know. It just seems like... I have a feeling that Max going to jail isn't going to be the logical conclusion that this game goes to. If I pump up the, like, morphine injector here. So, let's bear that in mind for thing number one. For thing number two, I've had family members in a situation, I mean, obviously not exactly this situation, but, you know, someone who is terminal and has this difficult decision of continuing for some amount of time in great pain and, you know, where you're managing your pain by essentially dulling your senses to the point that you're not even really present in the moment. And the worst of it is is not even the pain, it's the kind of loss of human dignity that you suffer in that like final few months, if you're lucky, you know, and it's just an awful thing to be in. So you know, like, when you have, you know, this is a situation where she's at home with her family. It's a different sort of thing than, say, being in a, you know, like hospice care or something. But I have always felt it to be almost criminal that there isn't an option for, like, physician-assisted suicide, or, you know, some way to go before you reach a point where you have, like, no dignity and no awareness. Because the process of dying is a really horrible thing. So if it were just Max and Chloe in a vacuum, completely, I would definitely accept here. But we're not in a vacuum. Her parents are here. Max hasn't talked with her parents at all about this decision. Max has just kind of shown up. I mean, sure, the parents are glad that she's shown up, but not to kill their daughter. They're glad that she's shown up to be a friend to her daughter. You could argue that accepting this is being the friend, but I don't think the parents are going to see it that way. This is so crazy because I'm actually, like, considering, like, what are the moral implications of, like, the timelines here? Like, let's say I do this and then somehow manage to whisk myself away from the timeline. Whoa. I guess I left it paused for too long. Yeah, it was on the screen when I came back before, too. So, let's say that I do this and then manage to get myself out of the timeline. What happens to the timeline? You know, does it keep going? If it keeps going, then her parents are forever like, this girl showed up in our lives, injected our daughter with a lethal dose of morphine, and then disappeared. Or maybe this Max continues on after, like, my consciousness has left. This gets, like, totally, like, crazy, metaphysical, whatever. I can't make this decision in a vacuum. I want to accept this. I think that I would do this, like, based on my own feelings and based on the situation with just me and her, but I can't leave her parents out of it. So I have to refuse. I mean, I could take this I don't know option, but since I'm clearly waffling. But if I'm Chloe, I want X. If it's me there. I mean, I feel ultimately I have to go back and undo this whole thing that I've done. This whole timeline is on Max. If it's really me, if this is happening in my life, if I become a Time Lord and I have the ability to do this without repercussion, like, if I could go back in time to when this was happening to me, I would do it.
Chloe,
Sorry.
I'll just drift to sleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever.
This is fucked up, though. This is so messed up.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think.
Screw this game. Alright, I am definitely going to stop this here.
I'm sorry, William.
Oh, really? I have to do this?
Who wants to help me make grapes?
You mean pancakes?
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up.
I am not sleeping well tonight.
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the square jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
I swear to God, Max, if you still go to Seattle. I mean, I know she's gonna appear in the timeline, like, after all. The Seattle thing has already happened, but... So everything is going back to how it was, it seems. What have they got there? There's that picture down there, bottom right. That was what we saw in Wills's computer. What are we looking at here? Two girls on a beach. Max is in her own room? No. Chloe's room.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
No. No, you really can't. Alright, this chapter pulls no punches from the beginning. Just gotta let go.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. This game is gonna mess me up.